And we are live, fellas. What's going on? We are here today, as always, on Fridays. Sometimes, maybe, because we're not professional. It's quarantine conversations. Boom. We have Lie in the building, and my other host, Andronimus.
What?
It's Pride Month, Dre.
That was a real weird. That was a weird segue there, brother. Real weird segue.
It's Pride Month. I'm just saying.
Very weird. So how are you celebrating it?
By getting you, the stuff you asked for. I gotta shout out to my Pride homie Dre. You got your flag flying in front of your crib and shit.
Just let the joke go. Let the joke die.
All right, it's dead. So listen, we got Lie in the building today. What's good, Lie?
What was going on, man?
The beard god.
The beard god. Now, you
Lord of the beards.
You have blessed us with a new album, and you haven't dropped the album in a while, And
I got questions too.
Yeah, the album is named Passive Aggressive. Yeah. Tell people where you got the name from, and what made you come up with Passive Aggressive.
Well, I mean, I think that me being in the position that I'm in as a battle league owner that comes from music, I think that I have to be passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I have to be passive with certain, like entertaining certain people in certain situations, because I have to have my business mind and my business hat on. But then I have to be aggressive with some of these dudes, like a big brother, like a coach, like a authority figure, because they try it with who they think they could try it with. When you have to, when you're negotiating certain deals, you're trying to book certain people, you have to be aggressive. And it's not even just about the battle rap aspect, it's just in life. Like, you have to pick and choose when you want to be passive and when you want to be aggressive in certain situations. And I just felt like with music I was making, because I only had 2 tracks recorded for the project before the whole Corona thing happened. And neither one of the tracks sounded the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, one sounded kind of passive and one sounded kind of aggressive. And I said, you know what? I want to make a project where every track, the tone is different. Like, it's not just straight one tone. You know what I'm saying? It's up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's kind of how it all came to play.
Yeah, well, listen, bro, as I can say, the title speaks for itself, because seems like you took a lot of shot at a lot of people, I'm guessing you had some people coming at your neck and you kind of addressed them, That's what it seems like, me personally, from what I got from the album.
Sounds like
definitely. When you're in a position like me, they expect for you to just stay in stay in your lane, play your position. From a battle perspective, it's kind of like he just the league owner. He don't rap, or he can't rap, or he's a league owner that's trying to rap, not knowing, like, I'm a nigga that came from making music, and the battle stuff came later. I came from battling and then made music, and now I'm on the business side of things. So it's kind of like, this is me at this is me being the big kid at Chuck E. Cheese. Like, fuck it, I want to have some fun too. You know what I'm saying? like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me hop on this game real quick. Yeah.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, okay, how you came, the intro, you came in guns blazing, like you like, you know what? I'm gonna set the tone right now before y'all, because a lot of albums you hear, they have, they don't have that tone set, especially when people drop later projects. It's usually like them trying to explain themselves, or trying to tell a past history, or why they this way. But it seems like this, you just like, fuck it, I'm coming at niggas next.
Came in snapping.
Yeah, I'm not, no games.
Hold on. Before we continue, because we're talking about the first track, who in the fucking world ever had a peanut butter and jelly hoagie? I've never in the history of the world, I've had peanut butter and jelly bagels. I've had peanut butter and jelly cinnamon raisin bread, but nigga, to do that shit on a hoagie, you are a new level of sick. just to let you know.
Yeah,
First
man.
thing I thought. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's definitely a different level of thinking. The intro, man, honestly, the intro was the last track I recorded. And I was talking to Soundcheck about it, because Soundcheck is like the biggest fan of the intro. He like, yo, I love the intro. You rap this all three, personalities and all your rap names. And it was just like, in my head, like, because I'm a hard critic on myself. Like, I feel like the first two songs on the album, like the first two songs on the
first four, you went hard.
The first three songs on the album are actually the last three I recorded. Okay, but the order is reversed. So track 3 I recorded, then I recorded track 2, then I recorded track 1. And on track 3, on Leave Me Alone, I put so much energy.
That was definitely like a fucking
I put so much energy.
Record.
I put so much energy in the Leave Me Alone that by the time I did like Greasy Talk and I did the intro, it was like certain ad libs I wanted to add that I listen to it now like, damn, I should have said this, or I should have whatever. But it was one of them things where it's 10 tracks on the album. 6 out of the 10 I wrote within 24 hours of the session of finishing the album. So I did 2 songs before the Corona. I did 2 songs maybe about 2 weeks ago, and then I set a 5-hour session, and I banged out the last 6. So the last 6 songs I wrote. The last 6 songs I wrote under 24 hours of having the session, because I had my son's birthday, I had a barbecue, like I had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't really have the time to focus on writing. So it was like all last minute, but I already knew what I was going to say, what the concepts were going to be. Some of the songs I already had the hook. I had to finish the verse, or I had the first verse. I had to write another verse. So it was a challenge also making it.
Okay.
So before, now, I mean, you hinted we're gonna get later on to the interview. We're gonna get into it, but is this album you doing this album because you're considering going back into rapping and leaving the Battle League alone, or just something you just had to do just to say, you know what, let me clear the air and now I can go back to what I was doing?
I think that
that one
battle rap is cool, and I think that there's still unfinished business that I have with battle rap. But I think like after this year, like after I accomplish the things that I plan on accomplishing in battle rap, I am going to fall back from battle rap. I think that this album is pretty much letting it be known, like it's a little bit of the past, the present, and the future. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like everything all combined without giving you too much of my back history. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's like little spurts. You know what I'm saying? It's like little pieces that I gave people, and I didn't really want the project to be like I'm just attacking battle rap or battle rap culture, but I did want people to know how involved I am in the culture, how involved I have been in the culture, and a lot of the things that I've done. You see what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like, all right, if you remove me from the culture, at least in our area, it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same. And what's going to most likely happen is the appreciation that I feel as though I should already have, I feel like that will come in due time. Not that I did an album to try to get appreciated in battle rap, but it's just a general thing where a lot of the things I'm talking about is the reality. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just all about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk about, the issues going on, writing and all of that.
That's what we get into that. Yeah. The synopsis part 2. I was listening to that. That's you. It seems like you was, you had like you was riding an Uber and you got somebody. It seemed like you was having a deep conversation about. I'm guessing some demons that you had in your closet or some stuff you want to address, far as family wise, relationship wise. What made you want to write that song right there? What led to you to that song right there?
Well, my last like album that I actually put out was 2015. Look What You Made Me Do, and the first track on there was called The Synopsis. So it was pretty much giving information on everything that I had kind of been to leading to that point. So the reason why it's called The Synopsis 2 is because it's kind of doing it again, but a different way, a different tone, and more like just having open conversation like you would have if you was an Uber driver and you were driving somebody and they were like, I don't really care about listening to no music. So you're like, oh, you want to listen to no music? Fuck it, I'm gonna just have a conversation with you. So that was how that was set up, and I wanted to do something different to throw the listener off. So that's why, it had the skit at the end and it went into the next song, because the Uber ride was in Philly and it went right into the riots. Right in the middle of the riots is what happened.
Okay. Yeah, so because it was very deep. You touched on a lot of stuff on that. From your grandmother to your issues with your father, your your issues with your sister. So that's why a lot of people don't like putting stuff out there like that on tracks. When people dissecting them, and a lot of people don't give too much personal information away. They do, but in bits and pieces.
That's
you know what, man? I look at it like this. With me, and it comes down to music, I've always been an open book. You see what I'm saying? It's just a matter of you read the chapters or not. So with me, nobody could ever really use anything against me because I've already put it out there. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I look at it. Like, making music is therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not about trying to get signed. It's not about trying to sell records. It's not about even trying to be the best rapper anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in my 20s, it's like, yeah, I'm the nicest. I'm better than this one. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a lot of rappers that can rap and put words together better than me, but I'm just at a point where I want to paint the pictures, but tell my story. You see what I'm saying? Some people are going to be able to relate. Some people aren't going to be able to relate. I think that when you hit them with stuff that's relatable and they can see it, even if they never experienced it, but they can say, damn, like, I somewhat can relate to that. Like Dre said, he was like, who had peanut butter and jelly hoagies? Like, I had a peanut butter and jelly bagel. I had a sandwich. So it's kind of like one of them things was like, damn, my story wasn't that bad. Like, this nigga was eating peanut butter and jelly hoagies. Like, that shit crazy. Like, damn, you know what?
I made one.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, that shit crazy. Like, it could have been peanut butter and jelly tacos. You know what I'm saying?
But like, you got one of our listeners on here. They want to know where can they find your music at. Just real quick, and we're gonna keep moving.
Right now, the album is on YouTube. True Larry's the Beer Guy, Passive Aggressive. It's on iHeart Radio. Passive Aggressive is on Deezer. It'll be on Google Play, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify. It'll be on all streaming platforms within the next couple of days. So it takes longer for certain streaming platforms to actually get it. It's been sent to all of them, but it's just a matter of when they actually make it public. But we know. Check it out on those 3 platforms.
We know the troubles of that right there. We do. Dre,
pretty much.
Dre, do you have any questions you want to ask before we move? Because I got a few of them.
Nigga, who are you talking to? I'm not talking to you. Who are you talking to? It seems like you were directed at somebody.
Okay. What song? Okay, I got a song.
I mean, what song? Like we can go through. I'm gonna go. I can use inspiration for whatever.
All right.
Who's in a homeless ship?
That was
are you? So you peeped that? It's a lot of people that are in homeless ships where they're really homeless and they're in a relationship and a woman is just really dealing with them because she might need a babysitter. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
While she goes to work and she makes the money. So it's a lot of dudes that are like that. I mean, all you got to do if you spend enough time on Facebook, you'll see the dudes. You'll see the dudes that go live in the car from the passenger seat. I mean, it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have it looking like they driving, but they really in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a lot of things that I said were directed to just people in general, like different things that I see. And then there's a couple things that was like direct, where I may have named some names and stuff like that. So, you know.
All right. So, okay. Since we on there, like, we're going to stay on synopsis. Like, who was that? Like, who was you really attention you was trying to grab with that track? Because you can hear the pain in your voice with this shit. Like, you know what I mean? It seems like you was really trying to, like, you know, bring some attention with this track, you know, as far as your family members go. Like,
it really wasn't about getting the attention from the family members. Like, for me, it was about thinking about how, like, I had that beat for a long time, and I was thinking, like, how the hell am I gonna rap on this? And like, honestly, when the first person I thought of was Ghostface. Like, I was like, I heard Ghostface on this, you know what I'm saying? And I knew it was a deep, thought-provoking track, and I needed to really tell a story on there. And it's like, it don't really sound like you telling a happy story about how good life is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a good space in life. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So in order to hit the target that you're trying to hit, sometimes you have to tap into yourself and go into different times in your life and actually bring that out. So for me, it's always easy. You know what I'm saying? It's always easy for me to be able to tap into different experiences and bring it out on the track or bring it out in a song and be good afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might hear it and be like, damn, bro, like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know you went through that. Or I didn't know you had experience that. Like, that's deep. And it's just like, yeah, like, I've been through a lot, but I don't use it as a crutch. You see what I'm saying? Like, some people, they use tragedy as an excuse. You see what I'm saying? I like to try to take tragedy and turn it into triumph.
I feel you. Okay. Now, speaking of synopsis, we was just, you know, talking about that, talking how you doing an Uber ride going to Philly into the Rise. Now, the next song, Eye for an Eye. I just like how you address the current state of America right now and everything is going on as far as the George Floyd situation, the riots, and what people, the looting and everything like that.
It's fucking deep.
Yeah, so, you know, did you feel like you was obligated to do that? You know, we all black males, like, we use our platform as much as we can to speak on it, but do you feel like you was like, you know, I got to speak on this for my people, you know? It was a necessity. What do you think it was needed?
I feel like this. I feel like my wife has no problem with becoming Revolutionary Renee. Yelling at TVs, yelling at phones when these situations happen. And my whole thing to her is not that I don't care. It's not that I'm not angry, but I can't show and express that anger when she's that way because I have to be the yin to her yang. So there are situations that are happening that I feel some type of way about, but I choose not to make a bunch of posts or tweets and go in on it. You see what I'm saying? I decided to bottle everything up and then get it out in music form. So when I made Eye for an Eye, I said something that a lot of people were thinking. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are talking about the looting and the rioting, but they don't understand how it got to that. They don't understand why people are tearing up their own neighborhoods. They don't understand why. You see what I'm saying? So with Eye for an Eye is breaking down to them why this is happening, and not only breaking down to them why this is happening, what we need to do moving forward, because rioting and looting is only one part of it. You see what I'm saying? There's a total another way that we can attack this thing. And that's why I start speaking about towards the end when I'm like, yo, let's attack from within. Because that's what they do to us. They did it in the Nation of Islam. They did it with the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that shit to them. Let's get our people Let's get our people in office. Let's get our people involved with politics. Let's get our people inside. Let's get our people in law enforcement so we can help change the problem from within. On a street perspective, we're going to need these guys who are fighting for the block to wake up. And when the time comes, put their differences aside and really fight for the block. You see what I'm saying? So it's pretty much hitting it from all angles. That's pretty much where I was going with it. And I get a lot of good feedback from that song too.
Yeah, because at one point in time, you know, dudes was telling you that was on the block hustling, like, yo, this ain't where you want to be, young boy. This ain't that life. You know what I mean? I'm doing this out of necessity. I ain't doing this because this shit look fly. It's just all I know. Go take your ass to school. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that you said that, because, you know, we see a lot of infighting now between different people with different views of how we should move on to the next step. And all I want to say to the people listening out there, we all fighting for the same end goal. Y'all want to argue and fight and all that shit and have disagreement, do that shit behind closed doors, because if not, the enemy's going to use that shit, twist some words, and put it against you and try to pit us against each other.
We'll jump right in.
You know what I'm saying? Show unity in front of the world. Have your disagreements behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Right. That's our business. We handle our disagreements behind closed doors, and we'll figure it out. You know, because we did the protest. I mean, the riot and the protest. Like we do. We got some more. You know, we got some more work to do. Oh shit, right. He locked up. Oh shit, oh, there you go. Boom, this one. Yeah, I'm guessing your screen locked up. Hold up. Your mic on? Hello. Yo, live. His mic disconnected.
Your mic ain't working.
Unmute mic. Yeah. I unmuted it. There you go.
That's there you go.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, there we go.
All right.
You hear?
Yeah. Nah.
You gotta jump out and jump back. Fuck.
We was just getting good. You gotta jump out, line, jump back in. Just hit that link.
Out and then jump back in.
All right, I'm gonna remove you all together. All right, well, Lie gets it. You know, technical difficulties. Once we start speaking on Black Matters, it seems like our shit gets cut. Well, these niggas are speaking good shit.
I'm mad at that shit. My friend asked me why I'm so shiny. I just got out the goddamn shower. I got lotion on my face. I look crazy.
And Dre over here looking greasy.
It ain't easy being greasy.
It is not easy being greasy. So, you know, Passive Aggressive, like Lai said, is available on YouTube right now. Deezer will be available soon on all streaming platforms. Check it out, man. It's a great project. 10 tracks. Very deep. He dove.
A lot of energy. It's up and down. It's up and down.
There's a lot of energy up and down, but it seems like he didn't hold anything back. It was like, you know, I'm put this shit out there. Fuck with it, don't fuck with it. Let me send. I gotta send them the link again, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. So don't, you know, Dre, anything you want to talk about, man? What's going on in your life? You know, you're over here looking wild, crazy, dog.
Tired. Like I just walked in the house before I took that shower, and then jump on here, get to work.
Who you selling, bro?
One day this will be our one day this will be our full time. So
yeah, I've been up.
Take care of it like that.
I've been up since 2:00, 1:30 this morning. Netta came in. Yeah.
Oh, Netta's down.
Netta's down. She's at the crib right now. They came in the crib like 12 o'clock stump and woke me up out of my sleep. I took a piss, tried to go back to sleep. The kids downstairs talking. Them niggas had me up 7 minutes before I had to wake up. 1:30 when my alarm went off. 1:30 my alarm went off. They started quieting down around 1:27, 1:20. Yeah.
Nah, everybody gotta die. Everybody in the house gotta die.
Bro, I was that close. And like tearing some shit up. All right, we got Live back. Boom, here we go. What's good, Live? We had some technical difficulties. As soon as we start speaking on Black Matters, bro, it seems like they cut us off. Shit. Where your mic, bro? Your mic. can't unmute the guest. His mic is not connected. Your mic's not connected.
What you on? What you using?
He's probably going through his car.
Damn, it did the same thing again.
Yeah, this is not good look.
Hey, StreamYard. Come on, y'all.
Yo, if you got some headphones, bro, throw them on. If you got
some headphones?
Throw them things on there. StreamYard was like, y'all, we started talking.
I hate y'all niggas with full beards. Just to let y'all know. I hate y'all niggas with full beards.
Why? I ain't even full of shit patchy. Shit, look. This shit patchy. I'm trying to grow my shit, bro. Lie got us beat.
Yeah, I know, right?
Lie that's why he's the beard god.
Apparently, right? Look at this shit. Shit actually shapes up.
Nah.
Yeah, every time you click it, it goes back. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know, man.
Ooh, that boy breaking out. It's a rough time for everybody, man. I'm telling you.
You got needy bumps. Got needy bumps on your forehead.
What's a needy bump?
Need some pussy.
I've never heard that.
You never heard needy bumps? Why you think niggas who had so many freckles back in high school need some pussy?
Because they were going through puberty?
Yeah, a bunch of built up testosterone when their body had to release.
I would hope I have testosterone all in my veins. He might have to go out and come back in one more time. I don't like that it does that.
Hello? Oh, damn.
Can you hear him?
Nah, let me see.
One more time. Maybe you can go out and come back in. This is crazy. I don't like that we have to do this during a live show. But this is quarantine. This is quarantine conversations too, so we a little bit more lax.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove you one more time. I come back in with the headphones in. Yeah, this is quarantine conversation again. This is Andre Scuttleworth and Dash Traumatist. I don't fucking know.
Where do these names come from?
I don't know. Same place you got Dr. Coctopus from.
No, that was from a clever place.
That was from a clever place?
That's my porn name.
That's your porn name?
Think about yours. Yeah,
my porn name? Yeah. I don't even know. What would be a good porn name for me?
Think about it. I thought hard about mine.
Dr. Cochran, because that's a good one, man.
My wife's name, I made hers up a long time ago. Her name was Caramel McNasty. and I'm actually serious. That's what I was calling her. Caramel McNasty. What? Go ahead, man. Come up with a porn name.
Dutch McGutbuster. I don't fucking know. Dutch McGutbuster.
Where does the Dutch come in at?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Change the first name when I think you got one.
Mason Mandingo.
Okay, there you go.
Mason Mandingo.
Kev got to come up with his when we catch up with him. He got to come up with his now.
The freckle face assassin.
I don't know if you agree with that one.
Assassin. He kills the pussy.
Without a trace. Without a trace. Maybe. We'll come up with some good shit.
Wow, we're live. Oh man, just click that link again. I can't keep sending them the same link. I sent them the link again. Oh man, this is crazy. We're live, man. Like this is not cool.
We don't like this StreamYard. What are you doing, buddy?
I think Facebook might have kicked us. They did support Trump and his bullshit. So you know how that goes. Let's see.
Won't even
There we go. We're back. We are back.
You got you?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Lie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. All right, good. Let's get back to what we was talking about. I guess we left off on what track was that? Eye for an eye.
I think it was.
Eye for an eye. Yes, that's when the government cut us off because we started speaking of black power and black unity. Can't have niggas doing that. Yeah. So Yeah.
Trying to act like
So
I'm frozen, but my eyes keep moving.
nah. So money can't buy love.
Mm.
I
Wow.
beg to
That
differ.
no. That track is very personal. I know you on a personal level. That track was deep.
Yeah.
Or you think you're gonna catch a lot of flack from that from people that actually listen to it and know what you're talking about? Because you're directing that at somebody. Oh, hey,
All right, I'm out
listen.
the
I
loop.
mean,
I'm out the loop.
I think so. Here's my thing. One thing I've done since 2014, 2015, something like that. Every project I make, I found a way, even if it's a concept project, to make a song that's dedicated to my wife. And basically, this is another one of those projects. And it was one of them things where like people make chick tracks, you know what I'm saying, love tracks, whatever the case may be. But I think like this one was a different concept because to actually go into detail about the different things that you have in your relationship that define your relationship that's not money. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like everybody can't relate to that because everybody relationship is built off something different. Some people relationships are built off of just sex, the physical. You know what I'm saying? Some people relationship are built off the financial part. You know what I'm saying? Because they work good as a team paying bills or he pays the bills and you know what I'm saying provides for everybody or she pays the bills and he's the house husband whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's relationship dynamic is put together different. So with my relationship with my second wife, my current wife, and hopefully my last, because I don't get married again. Um, our relationship was built different than other relationships I had been in. So it was crazy when I was recording the track. My engineer was like, he had heard the hook and was like, "Yeah, I don't believe that shit. Money can't buy love. Like, fuck that. I don't believe." And it's crazy because he's recording, and his woman was right there. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? His woman was right there, right? So
Yeesh.
when I said the line, where I was like, uh, uh, we built a home. I leave every day, but I like coming back. He was like, "Yo, I can relate to that shit. Like I can relate to that shit. Like, yeah, like he felt where I was coming from because you have some people who are in relationships where they hate going home. They come home, they just drive past their house like, fuck, I gotta go in this motherfucking deal with
Listen,
this.
I've been there. I've been the guy that parked in the
Yeah.
driveway and looked
Yup.
at the door
And
like, am I gonna
yup.
walk through this door? Sat in my car for
Yup.
a half hour.
Yup. So I
That's why
mean,
it took me so
I'm
long to
not
get
in
on this
that. I'm
cast.
not in that. I'm not in that. I'm not in that space anymore. And you know what's crazy? Like I needed to have a track on here that kind of offset a lot of the other material because I didn't want to come off the whole album sound like the angry black man. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's what I didn't want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You had your
I
ebbs
imagine.
and flows, but it seems like you really like you put everything out there. You didn't with this project. It seemed like you put everything out there. You address your haters, you address your family, you address your love life. You know, you just say, fuck it. I'm just gonna put lie out there. I don't care if you judge me, whatever. This is
Right.
me. That's what this
Yeah.
album seemed like. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
Except love, you know what I mean? Love it or hate it. This is me.
Yeah,
Which is
pretty
art.
much.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what art is. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Putting actual time and effort into what you're doing and some feeling. You know what I'm saying? Putting your experience in. It's a hell of a good project.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Appreciate that.
not a problem. Whew, now we was discussing earlier, you and the battle rap league, and
I ain't know you was going. I ain't know
dear
you was
battle
going to
rap.
get.
You it seemed like you're having a problem. You name dropped two artists that I caught off, Lex Luthor and the infamous William Wolf, who's probably not doing too well with this whole uprising of black people. You
William
have
Wolf. William Wolf is like the young buck of battle rap right now. Like he's struggling.
oh he's gonna struggle. And nobody,
he's struggling.
and
You know what's
nobody.
crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like speaking of him, right? So my man hits me up. He says, "Yo, William Wolf wants to battle again," and I'm like, "Where?"
You
He's just
can't.
like, "Yo," he's like, I'm just letting you know, like he wants to battle
Nigga,
again."
what?
So I just kind of brushed that off. So then I see my man made a post, because we just dropped the flyer for the August event. We coming back in August, and Wolf comments in the comment, and he says, "Yeah, man, I miss battle rap, but it's still fuck Sig you though." And my whole thing is like,
Why?
why would you even why would you even say that? Like this is, and it wasn't like it was on our page or nothing. It's like this is somebody else's post. Like the reality of it is you don't want to say fuck Sig you really want to say fuck Elijah. You see what I'm saying? But
Okay.
it's easier for you to say fuck Sig you. So it's shit like that that I see, that I take mental notes of,
Right.
and then when you hear the responses through the music, you see what I'm saying?
Bro.
Because it's like I'm always watching.
He said, "Nigga." If people don't know who Wayne Wolf is, everybody.
It's Billy Wolf.
Hey, look,
Billy
man,
Wolf.
listen. We're not gonna make this shit about him. The bottom line is the bottom line with him is just like a lot of white people in this country. He was wrong for something that he did, and he has tried to flip it and make himself the victim. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. But when we talk about battle rap and we talk about the culture, we live in a 10-day nation. So a lot of people in the culture have moved on, they forgiven, they not thinking about that. They're on to the next scandal. They're on to the next issue. So right now it's about Math Hoffa. Right now it's about Jazz the Rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different things that have happened since the William Wolf situation that's the way battle rap works. And this is the things that I addressed in that song.
Yes, because you seem like you took shots at battle rap in the whole. That's what that track was. You took.
I did.
Are you think you're gonna receive some backlash from maybe the battle rap community because that's a strong community?
The battle rap community, for everybody that has listened to that song, from battle rappers to league owners to even DNA Tooth, like me and DNA Tooth talked earlier today, because I impersonated him at the end of the song, and a lot of people really thought it was him, but that was me impersonating him. The bottom line is a lot of people fuck with it. They say that it's some real shit. They can relate to it. They know what I'm talking about. And I said things that people think. I said things that people may make a post about, that people may want to say, but they don't know how to say it. And the thing about it is, once again, me being a league owner, you would never think that I would do it that way. Like I just got into talking to a former league owner, and he told me straight up, like, "Yo, you the only one that could probably got that off. You probably the only one that could have actually painted that picture like that." You know what I'm saying? Like you said what so many people think about and how they feel. You see what I'm saying? And for you to say it, it's like, yes, like finally somebody has said it. Will it change anything?
But why you think dudes are? Why you think so?
I don't know if it'll change anything. You know what I'm saying?
But why do you think so many league owners and people that follow battle rap is hesitant to say anything? Why they don't want to say anything? Why do you think they're hesitant to say anything? You think it's backlash?
I think that they're hesitant to say anything.
Yeah.
Wait, say anything what, to each other? Or are you talking about
just like the shit you were saying? I'm guessing because they was like, oh, if I say this about the battle rap community, I'm going to ruin a lot of relationships. I'm not going to be able to get this card or put these cards together.
I could somewhat agree with that to a certain extent. I think in battle rap, I think that a lot of people care about relationships, so they don't want to piss certain people off because they feel like they might not get booked on that league, or they might not be able to do business with that person. Like, it's a lot of battle rappers that don't agree with how I run my league. That's fine. It's not for you to agree with. It's my fucking league. You know what I'm saying? It's like it is what it is. It's like there's people who I know for a fact talk about me or talk about the league or talk about, things that they don't like behind our backs to other people. They whisper and they talk amongst each other in circles, and then, smile on our face and stuff like that. And that's cool. You see what I'm saying? My whole thing is this. people are entitled to feel however they feel. There are going to be cars that we book people like. There are going to be cars that we book people don't like. There are going to be people that we bring here and that we book that people like. And there's going to be situations they don't. I just had the Jazzy Jeff a nigga out my DM on Instagram because he had something to say about the Adi Boom. Oh, y'all got a rat on y'all page and da da da. Y'all clout chasing by booking him. And it's like, nigga, you don't need to fuck out my inbox this bullshit because if you knew what you was talking about, he was booked months ago. He was booked.
Oh, no. What the fuck?
The fuck's happening?
What the fuck?
Now I can hear you. Well, what's going on?
Hey, he got kicked. All right,
I am back. I don't know why that joint is jazz me out the stream. That shit's crazy.
Lynette, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my little cousin.
All right, so yeah, basically, man, you know, people are never gonna always totally agree with some of the moves and things that you do, and you can't let that get to you. You can't let that bother you. I think that has played a big part in the failure of a lot of small leagues because they let the actual battle rappers dictate how they run the leagues. Yo, you should do this like this. Y'all should do this like that. Y'all should book this person. You should do this. But it's like, well, how are you contributing? You paying for this? You know what I'm saying? Like nope. you got all of these ideas, but it's kind of like if these were foolproof ideas, why won't you execute them yourself? And why don't you have something that has longevity and something that is successful?
Cause
it'll
niggas,
be like that forever. It'll be like that forever.
Because niggas like to ride coattails, bro. Niggas like to ride coattails.
No, it's easier to tell.
Because what it is, because what it is they don't want to put in the work. You see what I'm saying? They want the end result as far as credit goes, but they want to take the credit, but they want to put in the work.
Yeah, they want to tap their friend like, yeah, I told him to do that. Yeah, he got that from me, but they don't want to put nothing together. That's in every industry.
Oh yes, trust me.
That you can think of.
Trust me, we're going through it now. So, die slow.
You better die slow.
I heard it. Yeah. I think Cannabis had a track like that back in the day. Die slow. That was on his second album.
Oh, you're the person who bought that album.
Yeah, so I bought Cannabis album. So what? I like all types of rap.
You're the one person.
You know, I guess this is like your first feature on the track, Hollywood Clay. How did y'all collab on this track, bro? Well, you know, you there?
Fucker. Yeah,
it's probably the connection. It's wherever he's at, it's connection.
Oh, okay, all right. Damn, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that sucks.
We're streaming, dog, so it's just connect.
You know what we never talked about?
It's your connection, wherever you at.
He got a track with Jazzo. We never talked about it.
Who?
Live. Oh, now we can't hear him.
Oh, no, we can't hear you live. We can't hear you.
You know Jazzo, right? You know Jazzo?
You talking about Jail?
No, Jazzo.
The rapper Jazzo? Yeah.
He got, that's what I'm saying. He had a track with Jazzo. We never talked about it.
No sound. It's on here? It's not on this album, though.
No, it's not on this album, but it was like a little while ago, and I'm like, damn. Me and him talked about it personally. Oh, this is fucking insane.
Hold up, Live. We can't hear you, Live. You in the back. Wherever you at is in the back area. It's your signal because we're streaming. Ah, man, the mic. Ah, shit. Boom. Damn, dog.
That kind of sucks.
I'm trying to get the audio back. We might have to get you in the studio, bro. This is the only thing about it. What?
This is what Versus went through, man. Versus went through this. You go through the trial and error.
He's trying to get somewhere good, I'm guessing.
Get out here, boy. I'll bust you up.
Am I frozen?
You're not frozen. I can see you.
I can't hear a lot though. I can't hear you, bro. If you can hear me, I can't hear you. I don't want to kick him from the studio. Beer car removal shit.
Get the shit again. Even on my shit though, like
I kicked him.
I'm monitoring it from my computer. I'm monitoring it from my computer, and it's like my computer is freezing on it, like it's not playing. But I don't think that's me.
Everything for us alive go, man. Like I'm good on my end. But that's because I'm hardwired in. You know,
I'm good. I mean, I'm on the phone with my shit. You know what I mean? The street's been kind to me.
Yes, man. Listen, I'm about to ask Live what he got, what kind of phone service he got. I want him to be here before I ask him, so I don't want to seem like I'm dissing him, talk shit when nigga looking eye to eye.
He got boots. We gotta get him off that boots, man.
Yo.
Can't have no boots on here, dog.
Oh man.
I'm like a fucking teenager.
Yo, you seen everybody trying to when I get back here. You seen everybody with that $20 bill trying to say that's a black dude hanging. Like, y'all niggas is reaching.
You gotta
I think
where they see it, but it's not that.
Yeah, bro, real talk, what I think it is, I think it's like either a Russian or a Klansman that took a black picture from somewhere and made a fake account and says, get these niggas off this Black Lives Matter talk. Let's throw this in there.
Talk about that. Here, let me see if I can actually put it up to the camera and people can see what we're talking about. Because I got this 120 that I got.
I had 020s in my pocket. All I got is a card. Maybe. No, that shit suck.
You can't see it. Fuck.
Yeah, you can.
Here. Fuck. Right. You can't see it. It's on my front facing camera too, so.
It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. We're just trying to get Live back in here, man. I'm trying to get him back in there. Got to send him another invite, man. This is crazy.
I don't like it. I don't like it a lot.
Thank God we ain't professional.
hey, it's in our
This is in our disclaimer at the beginning.
It's our disclaimer, dude. It is what it is. It is what it is. And you are breathing mighty loud, my friend.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, you should like. I'll be like, oh.
Oh, shit.
Cat must have ran a full mile.
Hold up. I can't hear. Yeah.
This is fucking crazy.
Sound like a fat nigga breathing.
Oh, you?
Because I am a fat nigga. Like I'm 260, dog.
I am very fat.
I ain't got a huge gut, but I got a gut.
You got the dad gut.
Yeah, but I'm 6'4", so it kind of like spreads out a little bit.
Keep adding inches every time. Look, since I mentioned you've been adding inches. Yeah, I'm 6'2".
I know.
Years later, yeah, I'm 6'3".
I'm 6'4", though. I've always been 6'4". I even had the kids. The kids took a tape measure like that. How tall are you?
I know you're tall.
Yeah, 6'4", dog. I'm 6'4". I think my brother KB, he like 6'5". Sammy
6'5"?
like it's cocky.
Sammy's not in the conversation.
Dominique is my brother. Dominique got arrested, so he was 6'6".
He wasn't 6'6", bro.
He was. He is 6'6". If you the picture that I got on my Facebook, if you look at it and you see us standing side to side, like I had to actually look up a little bit to Dominique. Like I had to.
It wasn't no 6'6". I know the picture you're referring to.
I'm
6'6", that's crazy. I'm
6'4", and if you see us standing shoulder to shoulder, like he has me by like that much shoulder to shoulder.
So you and Keith are the short brother. You and Sammy are the short brothers.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, the big little brother.
Brothers.
6. I wouldn't call 6'4" short, but you can say that.
Brother. Out of y'all.
Nigga, compared to you, I'm pretty tall.
How tall is Reem?
I think Reem my height. Reem 6'3" also. He's
6'4".
No, I'm 6'4". Yeah, no. Reem's shorter than me. Reem is 6'3". Reem's short, a little bit shorter than me. Reem's short, he a little bit, not by much, but a little bit shorter than us. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas tall, man. Oh, all y'all tall.
We're back.
All
right, I'm out of the hood now.
That's what it was. Okay, we're down to your last 2 tracks, dog. Die Slow. Like I said, this was pretty much your first feature that you had on here. Hollywood Clay, how did y'all link up, and what made y'all come up with the track Die Slow, you know?
I had that beat for a very long time, man. And I actually wanted to do something with Sosa Soprano, but you know that's like my partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I want to do something with somebody different. And Hollywood Clay is a battle rapper from Philly. He was also an artist, and I think that he's dope. So I wanted to give exposure to a new artist that I believed in. And I sent him the track. He said he was rocking with it. And it's crazy because the last track on the album, Get in Mine, I sent him that track too. And he was like, he couldn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he couldn't fuck with the Get in Mine joint. So I ended up doing it with Rich C and Aunt Mill. And
our homies.
That was months ago. But the Die Slow joint, he was like, yo, this is crazy. I fuck with it. So it was kind of like, we talked on the phone every day about the direction we wanted to go in with that track. And in my head, it was going to be a story, which it was. And how the story goes is basically, if you ever watched the show Power, it's basically Kanan versus Ghost. You know what I'm saying? It's basically Kanan versus Ghost. He's in the role of Kanan somewhat, and I'm Ghost. Like, basically, he's the immature dude that is doing too much in the street, and I'm the businessman. I'm the you know I'm the organized guy, and he's the one that is becoming a problem for me, and I got to get him out of here. And that's pretty much what happens. But the initial tone of the song is speaking in general to your haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want your haters to see you succeed. You see what I'm saying? So much that it kills them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally are dying because they hate the fact that you're doing so good. And that's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? I pray my haters die 1,000 deaths. You know what I'm saying? Smell my success till they out of breath. You know what I'm saying? Gunning for these haters till there's nothing left. They can keep their eyes closed. I want to see them die slow. Like, it is what it is.
Boy, you really, like I said, you went passive and aggressive.
That's a common theme throughout the album for me. Is talking to the haters. You know
because like verse, Clay speaking from the street dude perspective, who's basically like the bully on the block. He don't really care about consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? And it catches up to him. You know what I'm saying? Catches up to him. As with me, is like my whole verse is a conversation with myself, but really somebody else about him. So when it says at the beginning, I start off, I say somebody calls, a body drop, somebody shot. You knew that nigga? And I'm like, nah, probably not. And then the other person is saying, nah, that's man from up the block. Don't you know his sister? And then I'm like, yeah, we used to talk a lot. So it's like I'm kind of blowing it off like, nah, I don't know, bro. Like, basically somebody got shot. You heard about that? Nah, I don't really know who that is. Like, nah, you know that nigga because you know his sister.
Right.
Then it's like, all right, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know him. Then it's going into saying why he died. Because he had to get out of there. He was doing too much. He was fucking up my business. So we had to get him out of here. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what my verse is.
And I'm guessing Hollywood Kane was doing his murders sloppy. Hollywood Clay did his murders sloppy, which intent brought the heat back when you have people getting them, you know, bring the eyes and the attention back to in the song sense. Yeah. It's not literally, please do.
No, we don't.
We are not having. This is not Confessions of a Criminal. Okay, this is the.
Murdered anyone in a while.
I know. So
this right here. This right here was an audio movie.
Right. Yeah. You won't do any more of those types of tracks?
You said, will I do any more?
Specifically that.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I mean, why not? I mean, you know, the feedback I've been getting from the album, I get a lot of love for Die Slow, Dear Battle Rap, Leave Me Alone, Eye for an Eye, like I said, Soundcheck has been the biggest fan of the intro because I really didn't like it after I had did it. And I listened to it some more. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, it's different. It's different folks with different folks, man. You know, everybody got different things that they like.
like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mine just leave me. I like Leave Me Alone and Greasy Talk. Those are because I'm a hard dude. I just like the hard.
Aggressive shit.
That's why I like it. It's
I think
right up my alley.
Leave Me Alone is one of my favorite. I think like if I had to pick like 5 out of 10, like my favorite 5, and it's tough. 5 is half the album. I would have to say, Leave Me Alone, Dear Battle Rat, Mention Me. Mention Me is definitely one of my favorites. I would probably say Eye for an Eye. Yeah, Eye for an Eye, Leave Me Alone, Die Slow, Mention Me, and damn, I don't know, man, because it's a lot of Jones. It's a lot of Jones in my project that I like.
What about getting mine? Getting mine because you brought back the homie, Millie.
Getting mine. I like Getting Mine.
Millie, Rich C on there, I haven't heard nothing.
Yeah, Getting Mine was special. Like Getting Mine, but see, Getting Mine wasn't planned. Like how Getting Mine came together was I had already did the verse of Getting Mine, and like I said, I originally wanted Hollywood Clay on the track, and he was like he liked it, but then I guess when he tried to start writing to it, it just wasn't coming out right. And I had the song just sitting, and Rich C flew in from Vegas for a couple days, said, "Yo, we never did the track. Need you on Ock Milk. Like, I'm in town for a couple days. Can we make it happen?" And I reached out to Ock, and we was able to put our schedules together and make something happen. And we went in the studio. I sent them the track, and they laid their joints, and boom, track's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just sent them the song. They wrote their verses. That was that. Like, and I got a lot of tracks just like that, where I just got verses and hooks just sitting around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Open.
I just had music on top of it.
Okay, so now we talked about the album. So is this going to be a full return for Lie? What name are you rocking with if you're coming back with a full return? Is it going to be Lyrical Lie like back in the day? Is it the Beer God? Where we going?
Everything is be under True Lyrics, the Beer God. So all of my, like, I put in register my music under True Lyrics because somebody already has that. So all of my music, like on iTunes and Spotify and all of that, it will all be under True Lyrics, the Beer God. So that's pretty much what it's gonna be. The whole Lyrical Live thing, that's done.
You should do a bonus. You should do a bonus track, dog. If you bringing him out of the grave or something like that, dog. Or whatever.
I mean, I brought him back. I brought him back on the intro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I brought him back on the intro. So I mean, I kind of feel like that phase. And I feel like all of them was different phases. I feel like the True Lyrics phase, I kind of can't fully escape because I'm still rapping my reality. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm still rapping my reality. Like I'm still rapping my experiences. So all of that is what plays into the True Lyrics persona. As far as like if you really pay attention to how I did it, like with the intro, like for example, like True Lyrics is telling the stories. You see what I'm saying? So when I say I did songs with your favorite rapper, I literally was talking about Jaz-O with that. You know what I'm saying?
We were just discussing that.
We was talking about that. Yeah.
Like that's what I was talking about. I just forgot to shout his name out in the ad-libs because I was tired as fuck when I recorded it. But True Lyrics is, he's a storyteller. Lyrical Lie is crazy with the wordplay. You know what I'm saying? So, I start speeding it up, rapping around, playing with the words or whatever. And then Beer God is business. You see what I'm saying? Like, Beer God is about his business. So, most of that third verse was just talking about business and booking battles and paying out more than other leagues, and people got scared when we started buying leagues or whatever. So it's kind of like that's their personas. That's those are different sides of me that have all kind of expanded and made their own brand. So the lyrical live being brought back part was just for nostalgia reasons. It really wasn't like, oh, I'm coming back, and I mean, if I wanted to do a project under lyrical live, I could, but I have to put myself in a certain mindset in order to do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what is what?
TLBG.
So what's next? Like you said, we talked earlier. So this is like your Are you gonna completely ease away and be done with battle rap and going back into rapping, or you just like, you know what? Do a couple.
I think that, you know, music, that's not going to stop. I mean, it's going to be more albums and more projects that come. The last album I'm doing is going to be with Soundcheck, and I think that he is purposely holding out because he doesn't want me to ever stop making music. I don't plan on putting out any more albums after I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be Uncle Deuce. But I do think that, you know, I'll probably still be writing. I'll probably still record here and there. I just won't focus on putting out any actual projects. Like I said, music is therapeutic for me. So as long as, you know, I'm hearing the beats, or I think of the words or the rhymes or the concepts, and there's, you know, studios and engineers that I can work with that can in the life, I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm not doing it to prove anything. I'm doing it because it's my therapy. It's how I cope with certain things.
Do you got any young talent that you interested in bringing into the light? Like, you know, being like more of like a label mode, like, you know, you got some artists under your wing that you want to just mold and have them do some future projects, you know? Anybody in the wing you holding on to or hiding right now?
Hiding.
Yes, it's hiding.
No,
oh, yes.
No, I don't have nobody. I don't have, like, yo, to be honest with you, man, and it's kind of weird, but a lot of these niggas I don't like. Like I don't mean like I don't like them personally. I mean I don't like their music. Like I think that like it's because of the place that I'm in life. Like I listened to a couple projects recently. Like I listened to the new Styles P joint. That joint was alright. I listened to the Freddie Gibbs joint. I like Freddie Gibbs, him and Alchemist joint. But then I listened to Ace Hood, and I like Ace Hood, and I ain't like the project. It was just like after like the third song, I was like, nah, I can't fuck with this shit. Like some of these newer artists, like I like some of their shit. Like what's the bull, Roddy Ricch? Like like everybody's like his album is classic. No, the fuck it's not. It got like 2 good songs on that shit. Everything else sounds repetitive. Like
the box is the shit. The box is my shit.
The box is still, and the high fashion, the shit they play on the radio is what's hot. Everything else is like.
You know what's good? You know what's a good album? Gunna. Gunna's album is pretty good. I like
this. I ain't heard that yet. But my thing is what's missing to me with the music is experiences. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like these dudes be having any experiences. Everybody talking about the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
that is over with. That
I like Griselda. I like Griselda. I like Conway and them. You know what I'm saying? I like what they talking about.
I got a good question for you though. I got a good question for you. And I got both of y'all. What do y'all think about that new Lil Baby track?
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh, with him speaking on Injustice, John, it's very good. Check out the new Lil Baby track. He did the same thing like Eye for Eye, like how you did. He did the same thing, and he spoke on a lot of shit. He even said in his verse that he is scared he can't. He's rapping. He said, "I'm scared. I can't put everything on this because there's really people going to be after me." So he actually rapped. He actually rapped. Like Baby went in.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. Like I think for you to tap into those type of lanes is cool, but I think that you don't need to do it to the point where you put yourself in a box, and that's something that I didn't want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like I did Eye for Eye. I basically made a whole project that was like that when I did my Message to the Black Man project last year, and it was like, all right, it didn't get recepted too well. I mean, I thought it was a fire project, but it's kind of one of them things where it was like, like a lot of people wasn't really with it. But now,
Now everybody want let's do it.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of them things where fans of music are fickle, man. Just like fans of battle rap are fickle. But for me, to go back to what you were saying, Kev, I mean, there's a couple artists that I'm like, yo, they could rap. Like I like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a couple cats that I'm like, yo, he original. I want to work with. I want to do something with him. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to work with this guy, whatever. But I think that the feeling has to be mutual. You see what I'm saying? I think that even though we in the new age, like you got a lot of these young guys that are like, nah, old nigga, I ain't doing nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like doing a song with you ain't gonna get me a deal. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. So it's kind of one of the things. Like I want to work with artists that I'm a fan of, not because it's cliche, not for it to be like you wave ride. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to work with people that I'm fans of. So
I think well, a lot of people make the mistake is if you're a rapper, and it's just me speaking personally, if you're a rapper and you did your thing, you had your time, and you're trying to bring out a new artist, you got to somehow be out of existence so your name's not tied to it, because you know how people do in the media, like, oh, you signed a Lyrical Lie, but you know Lie's not that type of rapper. Why would he pick you? And they try to pick the artist apart, and it kills his buzz. Like me, I didn't know Moneybagg Yo was signed to Zach Randolph. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? But I like Moneybagg Yo, and I'm thinking like, damn, if
now he signed the Gotti right now.
Well, that's that's the whole movement.
Like me, I don't want that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when I was younger, like I tried to do the whole like 50 Cent type formula where, all right, we got the whole team, we doing compilation Jones, and you gonna work on your project and he working on his project, and y'all gonna feature on y'all Jones and all of that stuff. And it's just like what you kind of realize is everybody don't have the same work ethic as you. You see what I'm saying? Like Millie, that's my man, like that's my brother, like we go way back. But we should have been done a project. You see what I'm saying? And we started working on the Live from the Ville project this time last summer. You see what I'm saying? And it's like I got done 2 projects before Scott halfway done that. You see what I'm saying? So it's not it's not putting all the blame on him, but it's like, yo, I work at a different pace. You see what I'm saying? And my whole thing is I'm the type of person that if I got my mind set on something, I'm going to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I say, yo, I want to do this passive aggressive joint, I wanted to be recorded and done before my birthday so I could drop it on my birthday by any means necessary. I'm going to do what I got to do to get it done. I had to record 80% of the album at a total different studio with a total different engineer that I've never worked with before. You see what I'm saying? And it worked. It ended up coming out better than what I thought. And it came out good enough for me to feel comfortable to still put it out. Because if I felt as though, you know, it was some bullshit, I would have like, nah, I ain't dropping that. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where it's just about how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they want certain things, but they don't always want it at the same level or the same pace that you want it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Well,
that's the way to go.
We're gonna wrap this up because, you know, like I said, we got a lot of history from going back from PlayStation beats up until now. But we want you to tell everybody again the name of the album, where they can find it at, you know, how to obtain it, and your older projects and everything else, bro. All your social medias, throw it all out there.
Right now, I got I got a couple projects that y'all can go check out on different platforms. So y'all can go check out my Cut from a Different Cloth album. That was under Lyrical Lie. That is on ft.The. Y'all can go check out, you know, my mixtapes, Mixed Emotions 1, Mixed Emotions 2. They're on ft.com. True Lyrics, the album, that's on ft.com. Look What You Made Me Do. That album is on it's on CD Baby, it's on Bandcamp, it's on SoundCloud, it's on a couple different streaming platforms. As far as stuff that's on YouTube, You can check out Message to the Black Man. That whole album is on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, True Lyrics, the Beer Guide. The new project, Passive Aggressive, is on YouTube. It's also on iHeartRadio. It's on Deezer. And like I said, the next couple of days it'll be on Google Music and iTunes and Apple Music and all of that. Tidal, Spotify, all of that. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm looking at putting some of my some older music like Hip Hop for Dummies, like a couple other projects I did, and putting them, on these streaming platforms now that I know how to do it. It took me a long time to be able to get my music out there like that, and outside of SoundCloud or Reverb Nation and stuff like that. So, and I got music on Reverb Nation too, Bandcamp, all of that. Yeah, Look What You Made Me Do is also on Bandcamp. Social media, y'all can check me out on Twitter, Beer Guy 856, on Instagram, True Lyrics the Beer Guy, and that's pretty much, man. That's pretty much it, man. I got more work to do. Make sure y'all check out the Subject Matter podcast. I want to link with y'all. I want to link with y'all because I want to try to find a way to interview y'all. Maybe we can get like a 3-way call or whatever. Pause.
Man, whatever, bro.
Why did you pause?
Because I said 3-way first. You see what I'm saying? Before I said pause. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And being in the battle rap culture, like anything that sound kind of zesty, they be like, "Yo, pause." You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely want to try to get an interview, y'all, because I feel as though people need to know more about where y'all came. I mean, we talked a lot on y'all podcast about the history and stuff like that, but I think people need to know how y'all went from making beats to now y'all have a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think it's a crazy transition. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it. To me, it was the perfect. But
this is the future. This is the future. Yeah, man. You guys send it. Send us a link whenever the date. We make it happen because that's how. We in a podcast community. We got to all stick together and come together and help each other, man. This ain't, it's a good free space for everybody to do their own thing and have their own opinions without somebody over your head saying, hey, you can't say this, you can't have that guest on. It's no political strings. It's just you do your own fucking thing. And who fucks with you, fucks with you. Who don't.
Right.
True indeed. Y'all brothers be safe. My phone about to die. I'ma holler at y'all.
I appreciate it.
All right, no doubt.
Thanks for joining us on Corona Conversations or Quarantine Conversations.
You fucked that whole thing up. Do it again, motherfucker.
I always call it Corona, but I mean Quarantine Conversations.
Yeah, quarantine.
Listen, thanks for joining us on Quarantine Conversations. My boy, there we go.
Right.
Daz did a great job. Did a great job, man.
Hey, man, listen, got my little cheat sheet. Mom, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I had to go in, that goes for anybody. If you serious about coming on and want to be seriously interviewed, like live with serious, that's the thing, live with serious. He came, he said, hey, he reached out to us and, he sent us the tracks. We listened to it, dove into it, got our questions, we asked it, the tough questions, but if you got something, you got a business or anything, come holler at us.
Listen, black businesses, black people just doing, or whoever, just doing your thing. Understand that we have a bit of a platform, a small platform, but we also upload these to YouTube. So guess what? Now, rather than just coming in and doing an interview and leaving it like that, you can use it as a promotional tool for yourself and take it and share it to your people.
We don't care. Listen, we gotta get Lisa on. Like Lisa, she's editing her stuff. We got to get her back in the studio. That's like one of our.
I saw a couple of her. Whatchamacallit. I don't know the characters' names, but I saw a couple on her Instagram page. So we'll get her back up here too, and we encourage everybody else to get with us and let's work together.
Yes. So again, I am your host, Mr. McStuffins, and
I'm just Andre today. On our podcast, he's off. I'm Andre.
Yeah, this is the end of Quarantine Conversations. Enjoy your evening, people.
All right. Have a good weekend, y'all.
Peace.